Hello, my name is Sarah and I'm an English teacher and language anxiety coach, and I help people overcome their fear of speaking and using English. And I'm going to talk today about mindset and a really lovely way of talking about mindset, which I think applies really well to language learning. So usually in language learning and language teaching, we don't really think about mindset very much. We don't really discuss how your thinking is important and how your thinking can help or not help your progress as a language learner. So I want to talk about this today because in actual fact your mindset is really, really important. And your mindset basically is the way that you think about yourself, about your life, or about a specific situation. So let's just have a couple of quick examples. I always, for some reason, talk about IELTS, so we're going to talk about IELTS. Two students working for IELTS, student A, student B, both finding IELTS very difficult, both struggling a little bit with IELTS. Student A says, this is too difficult for me. I can't do this. This is really, really hard. I'm really, really stressed. I haven't really got time. I can't do it. Student B says, this is really, really hard. I can't do it yet. I think I need some help. I think I need to organise my study time a bit better. Well, guess what? Guess who makes the better progress? Student A or student B? So the situation is the same, the external situation is the same, and there's nothing much we can do sometimes about external situations. But the internal thinking is very, very different. And it's the internal thinking that really determines whether a situation is positive or negative. Okay? So the way that the explanation of mindset, my God, the explanation of mindset that I'm just about to share with you, I learnt on a property seminar, so it's not got anything to do with language learning, but I really, really like it because it is so simple and yet so powerful. So this is lovely because all you need to remember is A, B, C. And those three letters stand for things. So A is for attitude, B is for belief, C is for courage. So A, attitude. Now we looked at those two students, right? Student A, student B. Who's got the better attitude? Well, student B. And why is it the better attitude? Well, because although they have a problem, they are looking for solutions to that problem. And that is key. My dog has gone nuts today. Anyway, looking for solutions to problems rather than allowing the problem to kind of take over. And I think there are times when we all focus on the problems and we think, oh my God, this is awful. How am I, what can I do? This is terrible. I'm stuck and everything's dreadful. But we have to train ourselves to look for solutions to our problems. And you can do this just by getting a bit of paper and a pen, putting a timer on your phone, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 5 minutes, and write down all the solutions you can think of to your problem. Don't judge, don't censor the problems, just the solutions, just write them down. And when you've finished, you can look at your list and you're going to have some there. that are useful. There might be some that you think, actually, that's not going to work, but that's okay. As long as you've got 2 or 3 solutions to your problem, you can start to take action. And the thing is that once you have started to take action, something will change. Okay, it's when we don't take action, when we don't take the right action, that the problem kind of stagnates and stays where it is. So A for attitude, and the attitude must be focused on solutions, not problems. B, belief. All right, so beliefs are so important, and the more I investigate my beliefs in my life, and I see how much of my thinking and behavior comes from my beliefs, the more I realize that our beliefs and our belief systems are of paramount importance in our behavior, our attitude, our thoughts, and our results. Okay, so if you are working for something and you are not getting the results that you want, you might want to go a little bit deeper than thinking, oh well, I just need to learn more phrasal verbs, because you probably actually know enough phrasal verbs. There's always more phrasal verbs to learn. Probably you know enough for now, but there might be something happening underneath that you need to explore. So again, let's look at student A and student B, the IELTS students. So student A, I can't do this. This is too stressful. It's too difficult. I can't do this. It's just too hard. I will never be able to do this. These are not facts. Student A thinks they are facts, but they are actually beliefs. And they are limiting beliefs about the student that are going to really, really get in the way of that student's progress. It is infinitely more difficult to make progress when you are getting in your own way with your negative bullshit. Okay, so I hear negative beliefs from language learners all the time. I can't do this. I hate my accent. My accent is awful. My pronunciation is awful. I am ashamed. I am terrible. I am terrible. These are not facts. These are beliefs. And your beliefs are there for you to change. They do not have to stay the same forever. It's not always easy to change your beliefs, believe me, because I'm working through that right now myself, and it's not easy, but it is possible. Okay, it is possible to change your beliefs to something healthy and positive for you. All right, so A, attitude, B, beliefs. C is a lovely one. C is courage. So courage, from the French word, I can't speak French, courage. If you're French, please don't criticise my pronunciation, because I learned French at school. It's a long time ago. But all about being courageous and brave. And the thing is about this is that people sometimes think, oh well, I'm afraid of this, so I'm not very brave, so I'm just not going to do it. But in actual fact, courage is not having fear. You can be shit scared of something, but still do it, because you have the courage to overcome that fear. Okay? So let's go back to those IELTS students. It's scary to go and take a speaking exam, okay? I'm sure that even if I went and took IELTS speaking for some weird reason, I would probably actually be nervous, because I'm being tested and I'm being assessed and someone's going to listen to me and judge me. You know, nobody likes to do that. But it's having the courage to do it and the courage to engage with that and to go through with the process rather than avoiding. And so many of us, when something is scary, we just avoid it, or we don't do it, or we pretend that it isn't there or it isn't happening. So, life is full of scary stuff. Scary things happen to us all the time. And I'm not talking about wars and disasters and, the big mess in the world. I'm just talking about us and our own little lives. But things happen and it's scary. But that's okay. It's okay to be scared, as long as you can find the courage to push yourself the next step forwards. Because if you can keep doing that, you're going to make great progress in whatever it is that you are doing. So A, attitude, focusing on solutions. B, beliefs, checking out your beliefs about yourself. Are they helpful? Are they healthy? And if not, how can you change that? Because you need to change that. And C, courage, the courage to take action and do stuff, even when it scares you. You can't grow in anything without being scared. It's just not possible, okay? So fear is fine. Fear is just a thing. It's most of us, it's just stuff in our heads which isn't going to happen anyway, and it's having the courage to push through that. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it was useful for you. Any comments, thoughts, questions, please post below and I will be very happy to answer. Thanks for watching.